Good morning. It's like 9:45 and I slept in today, obviously. Usually how my weekends start, I sleep in on Saturday because it's like the only time I get to. So I decided for my first vlog to walk you through my weekend to show you what it's like. I think a lot of people, when it comes to grocery shopping and meal planning and all that stuff, they think it just takes too much time and it's going to steal from their weekend. And I wanted to prove those people wrong and show them that you can still have your weekend and it doesn't have to be so complicated and it actually can be pretty easy. So here we go. So usually when I wake up on Saturdays around this time, well, actually this is a little bit later than usual, but I spend some time doing things that are active rest. So things that feel joyful, things that feel rejuvenating to me, but aren't actually just like laying in bed and resting. It's things that are going to give me that energy for the week. So I'm gonna start off by working out because I love to do that. Probably gonna write for a little bit because I don't exactly get time to write during the week. And then I'm also gonna make some brunch, I'm gonna have some coffee, and then later today I'm gonna hang out with some of my girlfriends. All right, so here's one of my first tips when it comes to saving time and saving some money on the weekend. I actually pay for a Beachbody subscription so that I don't have to go all the way to the gym to work out every time I want to. So instead of taking an hour or 2 hours to do that, I take 30 minutes right in my living room. I've got my workout clothes on, and I'm gonna work out. Small life update. It's week 7 in the Lift 4 program for me, and today is full body hit, so I'm about to get destroyed. So that workout was a lot. It's almost noon, so I'm probably gonna make a breakfast brunch that's more like lunch and make a lot of food that definitely includes bacon. All right, so I finished up breakfast. I lit up some candles because the entire apartment smells like bacon. I poured myself a second cup of coffee, and now it's time to write. One of the things that I do before I start writing or working on a project is I like to have a clear space, and right now my desk is a mess. So I am going to organize that first, and then I'll start. So if you've gotten this far in watching my vlog, I'm gonna give you a little bit of an inside scoop. I'm releasing a huge project within the next month or two in my newsletter, and it's gonna be on sale for the people that are in my newsletter. So if that's something that you're interested in hearing more about, I suggest signing up. All right, it's 2 o'clock. I'm gonna be done with writing for today. I already popped open a LaCroix, and I'm gonna heat up some lunch, and then, well, I guess that's my second lunch, isn't it? So more like early dinner. I don't know at this point, it's a meal. And then I'm gonna go hang out with some of my friends. On my way for a fun afternoon. It snowed last night, so I'm in my snow boots, and I have stuff with me like wine and snacks. So I'm excited. Afternoon. Woohoo! Yeah! Okay, I am off to Manhattan. My husband's in a performance tonight, so that'll be fun. It's near Times Square. Then we'll probably go get a drink and some dinner and call it a day. So last night after the show and everything, I totally forgot to record just like us going out to dinner and drinks and then wings at like 2 a.m. But it was a fun night. Oh no, slow battery. Anyways, it is 9 a.m. on Sunday. I usually walk the compost over to the farmer's market in my neighborhood because they don't do a collection in like my part of New York City yet. Then I'll make breakfast, and then today is church. So I go to church, I help out with the youth group, and I do that for quite a bit of the day. So here we are. So if any of you are wondering about compost and how to collect it during the week, I don't use a compost bin. I actually have a stainless steel pot in my freezer, and I put the compost in there, and then it freezes so it doesn't smell, and then I put it in a brown bag, which obviously can compost, and carry it over to the farmer's market on Sundays. I think I need more bacon this morning. So on Sundays, when I have my breakfast before I go to church, I usually plan out all of my meals. So when you guys get my newsletters on Saturdays, that's actually the meal plan that I did the week before. I do this so that I can get the receipt and be able to see all the money breakdown before sending you out your meal plan. So I test it and then I send it. All right, so it's around 3:30-ish and we just finished up church and youth group stuff. I didn't put it on video just because people's privacy or whatever. But I'm finally off to go grocery shop. Shouldn't take me too long. The list is pretty short. And then I head home, probably gotta do some laundry tonight. And I think I'm probably gonna do a bath. So, groceries cost me about $70. And why was it so expensive? It was so expensive because, oh, I'm getting in my car. Whew. It was expensive because I'm actually cooking a dinner for a bunch of people on Thursday night. So I had to pick up some extra chicken and sweet potatoes. So that cost an extra $17. It was $17, an extra $17. Along with that, I also picked up a frozen pizza for me. So one of the things that my husband and I do on Sundays is we just cook a dinner on our own or order dinner on our own so we can kind of enjoy the foods that we like. We don't have to feel like tied down to one meal plan all the time. So I picked up a frozen pizza for myself and that was about $5. So when you think about it, it really only cost me $50 and that's for 2 people for the week. All right, so I am back at my apartment. I'm right outside, and it's only been an hour. So it only took me an hour to go get groceries and come back. And I just wanted to make that point because people think it takes so long, but an hour, that's it. That's all it took out of my entire weekend. You've watched the whole weekend and it only took an hour. Snowing. Okay, it is so snowy out. I'm so wet. And the suitcases that I used for laundry are also covered in snow. Check this out. Covered. Little snow pile in there. Only in New York City. You have to go to a laundromat to do your laundry. All right, I am doing just a little bit of meal prep before I hop in the tub, which is something I like to do on Sunday nights. I'm a huge fan of trying to minimize meal prep as much as possible because it takes a lot of time. So I'm just making some egg cups for the mornings and everything else doesn't need meal prep. So. I didn't have time for a bath tonight. I ended up doing a face mask instead because we had a nice call with my in-laws tonight. So I didn't have time, but that's okay. Life happens. Thanks for following along, guys, with my first vlog. This is really fun to do. It's new, it's weird, it's a whole new adventure for me, but I am learning. If you liked what you see, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Comment below if there's anything else that you want me to expand on, maybe a topic within this vlog that you think would be good for another video in itself. And if you like the idea of not having to meal prep your meals or doing very minimal meal prep like I did tonight, sign up for my newsletters below and I will give you a meal plan every week that's going to cost you less than $50. Bye, everyone.